Bonjour ou bonsoir, mes salutations. The Outer Worlds 2. Alors, ne nous disséminons pas, ne dispersons pas, c'est mieux comme ça. C'est pas là que je veux aller. C'est pas là que je veux aller. Ça, je vais y revenir plus tard d'ailleurs, ça va être intéressant à découvrir. C'est à côté du vaisseau. Alors, hop, vite fait, je sais, il n'y a pas d'avantage à trouver. Je sais que je vais aller en piratage 4. Hop, il fallait que j'y arrive d'une manière ou d'une autre. D'ailleurs, ça me fait passer dans les avantages. Est-ce qu'il sera déjà accessible? Non. Ah, le piratage qui permet d'avoir du fric. Bon, je le trouverai plus tard. J'ai plus trop ce que je veux comme munitions. Non nul, la plus basse. Ouais, non, je vais faire ce que je veux de mes points de compétence.
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and find it.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. I've decided on the matriarch graft. This program started with raptidons, so why not try the finest specimen to date? If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now, get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous, I promise.
You're an inspiration. I feel at peace with my mortality already.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Ah bah voilà, elle a plus son bras moche dans le dos. Ça veut pas aller vers le haut, la lumière, là? La lumière. Par contre, elle a son bras gauche qui est moche. Ah, qui est moche. Oh, ça va.
I can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth, too. Also, my appetite. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. Rather kind of you to say, but we both know you can keep pace with just about anything on this island. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. I expect we're going to have quite the adventure together. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Et alors du coup, elle a sa compétence active. Son icône en bas à droite là, de ma barre de vie, a changé avec une compétence. Et je sais pas trop ce que c'est. Comment je fais pour voir ça déjà? Compagnon. Ouais, elle, je sais qu'elle soigne, la machine là. Bon, elle s'appelle Valérie aussi. Ça, c'était des trucs en plus. Alors Inès, elle peut... j'avais mis un truc de dégâts dans le truc en plus. Et alors, c'est quoi sa capacité? Très médoc de combat, pharmacienne. C'est quoi ça? Chaque compagnon avec sa balle magique utilise son greffon rapidement pour se camoufler et battre en retraite vers vous une fois. Elle lance capsule de brume de soins qui soigne les membres du groupe qui s'y trouvent. La capsule alors chargée ou que ça activé. D'accord. Valérie, c'est ça. Tire une volée de seringue de soins sur vous, ce qui produit un puissant effet sur applique. Ça doit être complètement chargé pour être activé. D'accord. Parce qu'il y en a qui sont pas obligés d'être complètement chargés. Journaux. Ok. Alors on va aller faire ce que je voulais. Alors j'ai quoi comme argent? Comment jeter ça? Inventaire. 4660. Je vais aller acheter des cartouches. Alors, ah, ça c'est revenu à 250. Ah non, c'était... Ouais, je sais pas. Bon, ça, je vais en acheter. Des bâtons. Ah, merde, il me faut quoi là-dedans? Pardon, hein. Là, il faudrait les bâtons, je sais. Ça, c'est... Ah, c'est où c'est écrit? Ah... Mais c'est où que c'est écrit la petite cartouche? Petite cartouche pour le fusil à lunettes. Petite cartouche. Des bâtons électriques. Ah, par contre, c'est moins cher le bâton électrique. Ah, par contre, c'est moins cher le bâton électrique. C'est intéressant ça du coup. Oui, pour une groupe de centaines, ça fait pas mal de dégâts. Enfin, ça dépend certainement de la cible, mais. Ok.
Told my manager, a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. Then I said, I am more than some commonplace.
Long, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
Arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night, and this boy damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation. Empathy is simulated via a selection of subroutines for priority patients.
Well, I'll be damned. Honored to be in your care, Val.
Ready to assist with agent's functions.
And a look at his protectorate, idiot. Don't let me bother. Sure shouldn't. He's gone.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower managers, who pass that work on down to the bottom rungers. Bottom rungers work just hard enough so they
Banter elsewhere.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Handingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their fiddles are more delicious. But you know what tastes better? With sugar.
What?
Food that's high in sugar.
Choice brand fruit products? I'd say.
Auntie knows best.
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Now, how am I gonna pay off my bartender?
Cole's gonna take my spleen.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
What? You want money, too? Law, we're pinching bits as it is to make wires touch.
Sorry, friend, Kemp's right. We'll put in a word with the higher-ups first chance we get, though. Give you and your skills some fine publicity.
You what? No. Guess we really didn't consider all the particulars when we asked you to break inside the first time.
Fine, fine. Don't get yourself all twisted into knots. Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got arms to distribute. Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side,
I guess the
anyway.
real treasure were the guns we found along the way.
I was even the slightest scintilla of success so elude me. Is it my destiny to fail? I never seem to.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries. Well, don't you look thirsty for fulfillment and value? Welcome back to... Oh, what was it again? Oh, right. Absent-minded. What'll it be, stranger? Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
Hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline Scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly the great blockade.
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation is not a young person's game. No siree.
Don't believe the rumors. Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere else.
I'd say welcome back, but I reckon a clinic's likely the last place any of us would choose if we had the choice. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short. Surely do. Keeping it on the inside's the trouble. Aw, heck, but I shouldn't complain. Others have it worse than me. Eden's former tenants sure aren't making it easy for us to move in.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
I must ask you to hold
Go,
still.
consume, like a good consumer.
Have a profitable day.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it? Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate tranquilizer to manage any flailing.
Say, how sore are my pockets going to be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. A kind, if naive, offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Some, most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you. Such hysterics would not endear you to me, no. It had better be important.
Sorry, idle chit-chat ain't in my contract.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these Protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that.
launcher ain't going to fix itself. Is that right? Please. I'm not some flathead doesn't know her hygroscopic compounds. You mess with the balance, you risk the whole thing combusting. Are you loaded to the bulkhead? There is no universe where that works. Law, I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. All right, scientist, do your worst. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
Bah, je croyais que science lui offrait la solution, mais c'est du foutage de gueule.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself.
Bon, bah, va falloir que je trouve le manuel de maintenance de la mine céleste. Bon, plus tard. Là, je cherche à savoir s'il y a quelqu'un... Ah, c'est quoi ça?
What just happened? Ain't no science like I ever seen. Can't believe all it took to get her working was you waving around that fiddly gadget of yours. No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. Real subtle, ain't you? Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Je cherche des renseignements sur celle qui tient la serre, là. Pour savoir si c'est des trucs de la quête de contrebande. Ah, bah c'est elle, celle qui tient le... Peut-être que j'ai trouvé les infos sur la contrebande.
This moon character
You're back. Why? You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance. Because Auntie's choice expects you to forge a path that's ambitious and self-deterministic, but not so much so that it disrupts other folks' ambition and self-determinism. Plah. I can't even fathom Auntie's economy if every eager go-getter operating on the gray edge of strictly legal suddenly closed up shop. Our whole society would fall to ruins. You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? It's Auntie's flagship.
where all the best movers, shakers, and up-and-coming ne'er-do-wells hone their killer instincts. Work for me and you may see it someday. Interested? I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by.
You can trust them. We make under-the-table deals with them all the time.
We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you. Pah, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture. Well, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend. And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Been laboring for Auntie. I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Business is always good when a war's on. What do you need this time? Now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I can answer them for you. Wait one rapt gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this? I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there? I'm not sure why she didn't just tell me that in the first place. Well, we don't want an infiltrator exploiting any of our systems. Go ahead and do what you gotta. Keycard to access the terminals on the boxes right outside my stores there. Feel free to nab it. Knew you'd be back. What do you need this time? I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Tossball leagues this season.
Tossball? You mean pitchball?
I mean tossball. You know, weekend zones, foot goals, offside hooks, packers, tenders, wingers.
Yes, yes. We are speaking of the same inspired. during professional sports. It is so nice to find common ground. The top team, of course, is the Prudence Dictators.
Go jump in a rift. You are dead to me.
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. Sorry, I've had an accusation of laziness laid at my feet a time or two, and I'm not looking to score more. Not with the amount of eyes on me right now. I'm no loafer, mind you. Just happens I like to work in measurable gains, rather than busying myself for the sake of it. Well, who asked you anyway? I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.